Dear friends, in this ever-changing world, one of the deepest and most silent struggles many people face is the feeling, I don't know what I want. It sounds like a weakness, a lack of direction, a flaw in ambition, but perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's the beginning of something real. Because only when we're courageous enough to admit, I feel lost, does the journey inward, the one that truly matters, finally begin. The ancient Chinese once said, "Since ancient times, who has not faced death? The only thing worth leaving behind is a heart of integrity that shines through history." So I ask you, where is your heart of integrity if you don't yet know what matters most to you? Not knowing isn't weakness. It's the beginning of wisdom. We live in a culture of endless choices, more than any generation before us. We have access to infinite paths, career changes, side hustles, online businesses, digital fame, self-help books, spiritual retreats. And yet, despite all this, so many wake up and whisper in their own mind, I don't know where I'm going, or why I'm even on this path. Here's a truth that modern society often hides. It's okay not to know. Because in that raw honesty lies the seed of clarity. Just like a seed must vanish into the dark soil before it breaks open and grows, so too must we sometimes sit in the stillness of the unknown before we truly awaken. We rush to define ourselves. I am a marketer, I am a parent, I am a spiritual person. But what if the truest answers cannot be rushed? Knowing who you are isn't about putting yourself in a box. It's about coming home to yourself. Many people move through life chasing expectations. Parents expect one thing, society another, Instagram yet another, and in all the noise, the soft voice inside, the one that knows, gets drowned out. But some people, through reflection or experience, begin to feel what resonates. They begin to notice what makes them feel whole, not just successful. One woman may find herself drawn to solitude and silence. She begins to meditate. She studies mindfulness and Eastern philosophy. Eventually, she leaves behind the corporate race to live a life of stillness and presence. She becomes a teacher, not because it's trendy, but because it's true to her. Another man may feel alive in chaos and challenge. He fails in business twice, but he learns, he adapts. He builds again. He isn't in it for validation. He simply loves to create. They are different. But both are walking the same deeper path, the path of self-awareness and alignment. What matters is not the road, but how truthfully you walk it. In Eastern wisdom, there's a timeless teaching about knowing your nature, the quiet realization of your inner path. It's not about fate in a rigid sense, but about recognizing what kind of life resonates with your soul and walking in harmony with that. When you live from that place, from who you really are, you stop chasing what doesn't belong to you. You no longer perform to meet the world's expectations. You begin to live with yourself, not against yourself. Some people don't pursue grand ambitions. They live simply, raise a family, tend a garden, or care for their community. If their heart feels peaceful, not restless, not jealous, not caught in endless comparison, they are deeply aligned. As Eastern philosophy teaches, the way makes no distinction between high or low. Anyone who walks it sincerely walks in the way. This isn't just poetic, it's practical. You don't need to leave society or chase status. You just need to listen deeply enough to ask, what feels real and meaningful for me, even if no one else understands it? And then, am I willing to live by that, even when the world pulls me in other directions? So how do you begin to know what you want? There's no universal roadmap, but wisdom traditions across cultures offer the same clue. Be still, be soft, and listen. In a culture obsessed with moving faster, the real power lies in slowing down. Instead of filling every silence with a screen or a scroll, what if you gave yourself permission to sit and feel? Instead of asking, what should I do next? Try asking, what do I no longer want to carry? When the mind is calm, the deeper voice speaks. And from that stillness, something beautiful begins to rise. Clarity. The first step doesn't have to be perfect, just honest. You don't need to know the whole map. You only need to take one honest step. Maybe it's journaling each morning. Maybe it's leaving a job that drains you. Maybe it's apologizing, maybe it's starting. The path is rarely straight. You'll try things, some will fail, some will hurt, some will surprise you. But each step you take from truth, not ego, not fear, brings you closer to yourself. And remember, someone who says, "I don't know, but I want to find out," is braver than someone who copies others just to appear certain. True success is not in what you achieve, but in how aligned you feel. You can be a teacher, you can be a farmer, you can be a coder, you can be a street artist. It doesn't matter. What matters is, are you living in harmony with yourself? Are you doing it from love, not fear, not pressure, not pretense? If so, then you're already successful in the most meaningful way. If this message spoke to your heart, I invite you to share it. There might be someone out there who needs to hear it, just like you did.